Hey guys, what's up? Zach here. Today we are here with the Monaco Grand Prix in F1 2013 career mode. We're starting here in 6th place and our qualifying lap was about a second and a bit slower than Vettel's pole time. But we did beat Raikkonen, so we should have a good chance of going for some good points here today. Maybe a top 5 finish. I don't know, we'll see what happens. And in my qualifying lap, I didn't have fast fuel mixture, or I didn't use it. Not on purpose, I just forgot to use it. So yeah, so I can, I've got more speed in me, I know. Pinching. Blimey, what? I don't know who was supposed to back out there, but luckily everyone got through it. Hamilton was sideways for quite a bit there, so, I don't think AI were going to back off, so it's probably best that I did, otherwise it could have caused a big accident. And if I'd tried to go any longer into that sort of 3 wide situation, I probably would have probably caused a big crash, and it wasn't really my fault. It was 3 wide. I think I was the furthest behind out of all of them, but so whatever. But at least we didn't have an accident. At the end of the day, that's what we're trying to avoid here. Is just have good racing at the end of the day. But yeah, so Hamilton, we got Webber in front of him, and I think Vettel currently leading. So let's try and bring home some points for Lotus. That last race in Spain didn't go to plan whatsoever. Missing out points on the last lap because our tyres were destroyed. Bit embarrassing, really. I really didn't want that the way. Didn't have to be sort of the way that sort of race ended, but it's just the way it did. Just the way it is. Just the way it did. I don't know what the right word is, but just unfortunate, really. As we had such a strong qualifying lap and put us on pole. And just the race just didn't go to plan whatsoever. But we were lucky though, because qualifying was wet, if I remember correctly. So yeah, I got the best lap in on the wet conditions. Actually, this qualifying session was 100% rain, but the rain didn't come straight away, so I just did my lap time straight away. So I didn't have a rainy lap. But maybe some people that didn't go out straight away might have had rainy laps, but I don't know how severe it was for those guys. But I'm starting to lose the cars in front. I don't know, I just haven't got the speed. I think at the end of the day, just haven't got that speed that the other guys have. And hopefully we can just do a little bit better and start up in the pace. But I just don't feel we. Monaco, I've never been that good on F1 Codemasters games. And I just feel that I just don't have the pace. But I'll do my best. I'll try and get to the end of this race without any sort of stupid accidents or anything. The tyre degradation on these 25% races is pretty hectic though. It does make it quite fun in circumstances that you got, makes it a bit more realistic in a way that you've got to save tyres and all that. But anyway, it's still, it's a bit frustrating because obviously the tyres don't wear quite as much or as drastically as they do in the game as in real life. And obviously in real life they were highly degradable, but in this game they're just going to a whole next level. But yeah, I'm recording this a bit in advance. I'm not exactly sure when this video's going up, but I think it's going up towards the end of March. So be sure to leave your comments down below in that comment section box about how you're enjoying the 2014 F1 season, whether it's living up to standard, whether you're finding it boring. Let me know in the comments section down below, guys, about how enjoyable you think the season is. And overall, I think it's going well so far. It's been pretty interesting seeing how the new cars do. But now we've just got to really concentrate here because we've got Raikkonen coming up quite fast behind us. We are just slowly losing Hamilton in front. I just, as I said, haven't got that pace, which I need the pace to. I need the pace to do well, and obviously I'm just losing time every lap, every lap, every single time now. I just turn a corner, I'm just losing tenths of a second, hundredths of a second, which might not seem much on the corner, but really I am losing quite a bit of time now. So I don't know where the time's gone from qualifying, but it shouldn't matter too much. I think it's quite hard to overtake in Monaco, so really just do my best of defending positions as well. The hairpin always quite a tricky one in Monaco because it's been prestigious in the past for some pretty great overtakes and also some pretty horrific crashes. I suppose horrific maybe is nothing you'd want to see, because obviously some quite scary crashes happening there as well. Obviously, some people just completely misjudge it, and there's normally sometimes big pile-ups in that part of the track. Hopefully nothing like that happens this year, but who knows what's going to happen. Oh, bouncing off the wall there, losing a bit of front wing. This lap's been a bit better actually. Green, 7/10 up. Oh, Hamilton's pitting soon apparently. Get on that curves up the hill, get a bit of a boost. So I think we're pitting lap 8. I don't want to. Why do I bring up that menu through here? Yeah, lap 8. I've got to really concentrate, because tyres obviously going down in terms of grip levels, and it's all going to become a little bit more interesting here in the next couple of laps here before the pit stop. I am sure that it's going to be hectic and probably not what I want, but we'll see. Actually closing in on this group of 3 here, not too sure what's happening with them, but they seem to be slowing up quite a bit. That's actually 3rd place. That's actually 3rd place just up the road here. It's 5th, 4th and 3rd. So that's really good. Means that if I can catch up to them, I've got a good chance at the podium. Who knows, I might do the undercut, I don't know, but that's my best lap of the race as well there. Yeah, we're not in fuel conservation mode like a couple of other people might be, or we're not in fast mix, so we're not doing too badly. It seems to be pretty decent, to be perfectly honest. And well, I didn't actually fully listen to that message, but if it was Hamilton and fuel conservation, that might be a problem. But yeah, I should have really listened to that message, shouldn't I? Ooh, I could feel the grip of the car sliding a bit way under power there. Oh, bouncing off another wall. This isn't too clever, is it? Use all the curves through the tunnel. I think it's the middle sector here where I do quite a bit better than the rest of them. Oh no, completely messed up that. Got a corner cutting, obviously. I thought it might even give me a penalty there, because obviously that was one of the places where you can gain a lot of time by cutting it, and I know a lot of people do, have done him in league races that I've been in the past to try and gain time, but it's not a clever thing to do, because at the end of the day you're probably going to get a penalty. Up to the start finish line. See what lap time we do here. Slightly slower than last time by, but we are close to Hamilton. It's Rosberg up in there in P3, so whoever's in the middle of them is in a bit of a Mercedes sandwich. I'm not too sure. I think it's Webber. First sector, that might be one of our. I think that might be our best first sector I've ever done. Pretty smooth. Corner cutting, really? You serious? Better not get too many of these corner cuttings, otherwise I might end up with a penalty, which would be really bad. But these tyres are pretty destroyed. But I don't want to do what I did in Spain and come in a bit earlier than everyone else, because it would really mean that I'd end up doing badly. So I pulled away from Raikkonen quite a bit. So I really keeping pace with these guys in front. Obviously nothing like F1 Championship Edition, no interactive pit stops. So means that I could drive it into the pit lane. Ooh, 2 Mercedes staying out. That means one of them they're either going to queue, or it means that they're, one's going to go another lap, and that's going to really destroy their tyres. Pit stop. That's one thing about F1 Championship Edition. It doesn't really remind you that you need to come in the pits. It sort of does, sort of halfway around the lap. But when you need it, it's like right at the end of the lap, because I'm not sure that the episode's been up yet, but one of the races I've run out of fuel, because obviously I mess up the pit strategy and everything. You'll see when it happens, and you'll realise which episode it is. Bit of a sneak peek for you guys watching this video up to this point. It's Hamilton, Webber, and then Rosberg's broken free a little bit there. But I reckon P4 might be on the cards here at least. Maybe P3 depending on what happens. Yeah, we pulled away quite a bit from Raikkonen there. It's been a pretty decent stint. Monaco's not normally my best track, but overall it's not been too bad, has it? Oh, take out the bollard. Does that mean Hamilton's going to stay out? I think it does. Oh, and so is Webber, isn't he? Alright, so pit stop time. I think we'll change the front wing as well. Yep. Even though I'm probably just going to be knocked off straight away, just have a quick sip of water. I want to make sure that I still have breath whilst I'm doing these videos, because you know, having water beside you maybe when you're doing like let's plays and stuff is pretty vital, so that you don't sort of run out of breath. And believe me, it does happen. Oh, did I cross the white line? Which one's the white line? Oh, okay, well. Anyway, pretend that never happened. Like 9 of 20. Suttle's on full revs here. Suttle obviously did some really good overtaking manoeuvres in the Monaco Grand Prix last year for Force India. He dived down the inside of Alonso. He actually finished 5th, if I remember correctly. Suttle's second best result in Formula 1, actually. 5th place. He's had a couple of 5ths, a couple of 4ths. But overall, so I think Suttle, it's definitely in 2011, Suttle deserved the seat for 2012, but obviously the accident he had in the nightclub sort of meant that he didn't, and understandably so. People in the pits, and someone else is still going round. The front wing change might have really hurt our chances here. Hamilton's already out the pit lane, and we're going to be quite close to Raikkonen here. Yeah, well, that's sort of a bit of a bummer, because look, we lost all that time. See what time it is, but I think it's definitely increased up to the 4-second mark. But who knows, if we can just do some really good lap times, we might be within the chance. And I thought I was going to lose my front wing there. Right, let's try and close this gap down to Hamilton, and I'm assuming Webber in front. Both their teammates higher up the order, but the front wing change really hurt my time through the pit lane. It meant that it was a lot longer than, maybe even double what it should have been. So as we come across the line this time, it will be half race distance. 10 out of the 20 laps completed, and there goes half my front wing. Pretty expected, to be honest. Drift it slightly around that final corner. Up to the start finish line. Do we get a purple lap? No, we miss out by 0.4 of a second. But I reckon we can close in on these guys now. Probably not Rosberg anymore. He seems to have pulled out. Okay, we're just running up the walls there. Mix 2, as they're saying on the radio there, because otherwise I will run out of fuel. Don't want that to happen. It's sort of really, you know, the hairpin, it sort of feels like there should be more lock on the cars, because it just doesn't steer around that corner very well. So if we rejoined after another pit stop, which who knows, we might have to, if we lose a front wing or something, means we'd come out about 15th, 17th place, it says there. I wouldn't really trust that, but yeah, I assume that would be that sort of area. It's not that off. Okay, completely missed out that. 2 seconds to Hamilton. We really are closing the gap up here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Keep it on the track, Alex. Again, so much time over Raikkonen. Power up the hill. It's really the middle sector where I do gain quite a bit of time on the two guys in front here. Looks like Rosberg is starting to pull away by quite a bit. Rosberg probably got a... maybe he's in his fast fuel mix mode or something at the moment. Starting to lose a bit of time to Hamilton. Hamilton's in standard rev, so he's not on the fast fuel mixture, but we're definitely pulling away from Raikkonen, who's not having a very good race. Hamilton, Webber are two cars that we probably could overtake in this race, but as I said, it's all down to whether I can catch them or not, really. I mean, Webber's starting to pull a bit of a gap there as well now. Hamilton normally is up there at the front, so maybe it was something to do with getting involved in that accident with myself and whoever it was right at the start. But I'm just really bad at Monaco. I just can't sort of get into the flow of the track. I know that might sound a bit stupid to say, but you need to really drive it for yourself, and you'll see that it's a pretty tough track to get perfect. But 1.6 to Hamilton now. Lap times are doing alright. Oh, misjudged that a little bit. Just try and keep it on the track, really, is the main thing, and not hit the barriers, because at Monaco it's so easy to just smash into the monitor. I don't know why I said that. The barrier. I suppose when the person comes on the radio to talk to you, it is quite annoying, especially through the corners, because you, and especially if you're doing a commentary, because you sort of repeat the words they say that makes any sense. And yeah, I don't know where I was going with it, but we're slowly catching up Hamilton here. I think, you know, we hadn't had to change that front wing. I think where we could have been, maybe in front of both of these guys by now. Oh, I just keep messing up that part of the track. I really need to turn in a little bit later. Stop taking out that bollard. Oh, starting to do a bit slidey in the rear. Oh, I didn't mean to turn the DRS off there. Oh, I was looking down at the DRS and then I hit the wall. Not going well whatsoever. I reckon Hamilton's in the DRS as Webber as well now, so pretty much a three-way battle here for the 4th position, which would be 12 points if I remember correctly, which would not be too bad whatsoever, really. That's a pretty decent amount of points, especially at Monaco, where I've never been very good. If I can do it, that is. Saving up my curves for the dive down into this part of the track. I think it is the most likely place, but at a bad run off there, the grip on the back end of the car is just not there. I was trying to avoid Hamilton there, because obviously I've got a bit of a tighter line through there. Ah, there goes my front wing. So I have to come in the pits here. Oh my goodness, that's so annoying. All that hard effort, hard work, tyres, option. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh, 10th place could still be on the cards here. That means I'm going to have to get past Prix. I really should have been focusing more. That was just 100% my fault. So now I've really got to go for this. Try and get that 10th place and just 1 point to, you know, I think I deserve at least the top 5 finish there. But I just threw it all away by being a bit too crazy. Oh no. This is all going badly. It all went from doing alright and now I'm just doing really badly. Sorry, the rest of you got no time. Oh no, now there's glitching all over the place. I don't think I really had to get this, sadly. AI are really tough just to throw it down the inside of. Unless someone pits it in again, I highly doubt I'm going to be able to get 10th place, sadly. 9 seconds, I'm going to have to get like 2 seconds a lap off of him. And who knows whether I'm going to be able to do that, but anything's possible at Monaco. Especially now on these super soft tyres, we should have ultra speed in comparison to some of these guys up until the start finish line. Okay, this is it. We've got to do 2 seconds a lap, otherwise we're not going to get a point. This could be one of the most interesting videos I've ever done if I can pull this back. Now I really just got to concentrate, and sadly it might mean the commentary does suffer just for a bit here, guys, just because I've got to be on maximum concentration mode to have any chance of anywhere, getting anywhere near these guys. Just make sure I don't corner cut, and hopefully I can just concentrate and hopefully can get a 10th place. We'll know probably by 2 laps to go whether it's realistic or not, but I think it might just about be realistic if if I can keep up the solid speed here, hitting walls left, right and centre. Purple. Purple, purple, purple.
You have a 4-second lead over the car behind. 4 seconds.
No, no. Let's see what the gap is up to the line. It needs to be about the 7 point. It needs to be under 8 seconds. 7.8. Okay, that was a bit cheeky. I don't really want to be doing stuff like that, but it might end up me doing that for this point.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap for the race.
Fastest lap, fastest lap, fastest lap.
Gap is currently 7 seconds between you and
I just really concentrate now. I just don't want to mess up. And Monaco, especially like that corner there, and if you get it a tiny bit wrong, you're just completely screwed because steering lock is just not there in this game. So the gap needs to be about 6 seconds as we cross the line here. Oh no, messed that up. Braking way too late to try and gain this time, and unfortunately that was not what I wanted to do whatsoever. Oh, 5.5 there. So as they are coming towards the end of their tyre life, so it's pretty much a win-win, even though our tyres are getting destroyed even by doing this. Another fastest lap of the race there. We're going to be about second faster than anyone else in this race in terms of fastest lap, and he's going to maybe finish outside the top 10. How that would be embarrassing, but it has happened in the past. I remember back to Spanish Grand Prix last year where Gutierrez got the fastest lap, and Gutierrez got the fastest lap and I think finished 11th. Come on, please, team haven't got anything to do with it anymore. It's pretty much just down to speed and whether I can do it or not. Ooh, this has been an intense race, a lot of ups and downs, but at least it's probably made it a bit more exciting. Got to thank Raikkonen for holding all these guys up, to be perfectly honest. Okay, 11 seconds gain on the rest since we pitted. That's crazy stuff. I can see him now, but we've only got 2 laps to close that margin. Who knows whether we're going to get to do it or not. .8. This is going to turn into a very crazy comeback. I knew I was going to get corner cut in there, I just completely misjudged it. Right, here we are then, lads. We have got not much time to do this overtake. Messed that up a little bit, but it's probably going to be into that corner. Oh, maybe not. I don't know where I'm going to be able to do this overtake. It might even have to be in this part of the track. Not that far behind whatsoever now. This has been one of the craziest comebacks I've ever had to do on a game, and it's for only 1 point. Wow, this has been, hopefully it's been an interesting video for you guys, seeing me having to fight back through the field here. But sadly it means that we're sort of robbed of a top 5 finish possibly. Not really robbed, it was our fault, so I'm not saying robbed. Just a mistake which cost us some valuable points here today. Again, like the last race, we lost some valuable points by just being a bit stupid. Power through the tunnel. Alonso grabs the win. I don't know when on earth this is going to put us in the championship. Dive down the inside like Perez did on Raikkonen, but now it's the opposite. And we're going to grab him on the inside. And it's going to be side by side stuff. And Perez backs out of it on the end. And wow, that is such a comeback just for a 10th place finish. Okay, it's not over yet. Sliding him out all over the place, but there we are. That was an interesting race. It made that race maybe a bit more enjoyable actually at the end of the day. But you know, at the end of the day, hopefully it was fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave some comments down below. But until the next video, guys, in about a week's time, next career mode I should say, I'll see you then. Goodbye.